Y'all watching this live.
Golovkin hasn't lost very many rounds recently in his career.
Woo! I'll come back because I don't want to get flagged for having some content or sound or whatever. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about. Kel Brook got hurt in his third round in the eye, but he came out and stung tonight.
Brook is trying to build something memorable here. Golovkin is trying to reverse the momentum immediately.
He can't. He can't.
Gennady gasping for breath.
Come on.
Those people who thought he was ill yesterday.
Come on.
Thinking again that they were onto something. But Golovkin keeps bearing in and putting pressure on Kel Brook here in round 3.
If you look at Brook's right eye, it's starting to swell badly. And Triple G's feeling
Yes. Kel can't really see. I don't know. Something happened with his eye. I don't know if it was from a punch or what, but Kel was in there giving it to him. Yeah. Hey, that's a leg punch, son. We still here. We still here, baby. That's 2 rounds to 1. As the fight settling down in the 4th round, Kel Brook is outboxing him again. The power level is different. You know, we knew that. Gennady can hit.
He did indeed give the second round to Kel Brook, as I suggested might be the case. Golovkin placing body shots now.
I gave the 3rd round to Brook. He closed it.
One thing Brook haven't went back to, which was successful to me, was the uppercut. Whether it's coming from the left side or the right side, he hasn't thrown that punch since.
Yeah, the shots are more telling on Kel because he's affected by the eye.
Golovkin sticking the jab.
I don't know if it was from an elbow or what, but Gennady's hitting behind the head. All kind of stuff that's going on.
Damage from the shots they've landed in the first 3 rounds.
Come on, Kel, stay in there, baby. His nose is busted. Gennady's catching him with the fake and left hook when he think the jab's coming. Because I told you, he loads up on everything, but the feint, left hook has been there for Gennady Golovkin. But he's respecting Kel Brook a lot. He's not coming all the way in. He's taking him shot by shot now. He tried to, and he got caught with a couple of shots that woke him up, like them uppercuts. He felt from Kel, he was like, whoa, this guy do gotta have some pop. And I saw what he did. He made an adjustment. So I wanted to see what would happen with Gennady Golovkin when he's in the fight with somebody who will make him have to show this. That's taking the shots, who has the boxing IQ. This is the first professional boxing fight for Gennady Golovkin. This is the first fight. He's now in a boxing fight. This might be the end of it. Kel Brook body language don't look good. Gennady came out very aggressive in round 5.
His hands up like he wasn't hurt, but you know, he might be hurt later by the accumulation of those punches.
I think his eyes affecting him.
I think he was hurt a little bit, but I think that's the reason.
I think his corner may stop it after the 5th.
But that normally means the opposite.
Brook was momentarily rubbing his right eye with his glove. Now he lashes out and manages to knock Golovkin back with a couple of clean shots.
But he's leaving his feet, Jim, when he throws a punch, and not only is no power on those punches, he leaves himself to get countered, and he just did with a straight right. And I believe he's hurt with this, and now Triple G is going to keep him there if he can.
Well, once again, he erupts off the ropes. We're only halfway through the 5th round. Golovkin is now landing body shots again, as he did in round number 1.
Yeah, they're going to stop it.
Right now, as you see him straight right,
and dominate. In the far corner is holding up a towel. Engel is trying to get referee Marvin Wright to stop the fight, and now he finally throws the towel into the ring, and Gennady Golovkin is going to have a technical knockout victory in round number 5.
They stopped the fight. Gennady Golovkin wins in 5 rounds.
And that's an amazing decision on the part of Dominic Engel. We saw his urgency.
They didn't want Kel to get hurt any worse.
But who would have thought that he was on the verge of getting up on the ropes with a towel?
Mike will be calling me right now.
I don't agree.
You don't understand it?
I don't understand it. He was getting hit with shots, but you seen the heart in him. He got hurt early in the fight.
Gennady made an adjustment. I take nothing from him. If he took the test and he passed and so everything okay with his gloves and wrap,
no difference than
you know.
he got hurt earlier than that stoppage of being
It's better
buzzed
to do it this way than let Kel go out on his back with a guy that was obviously breaking him down
What he did,
from power shot.
fascinating to hear what Kell Brook thinks about the stoppage and about how he was doing to that point in the fight against Gennady Golovkin. The crowd is mystified, to say the least. But the fight is stopped, and Golovkin has a technical knockout victory.
Well,
Knockout number 23.
he went just as far as Amir Khan did. And I think he did a far better job.
Exactly. Here's it right now. To me, he's just as hurt here, where his nose is not under him.
And then you see Dominic waving the towel.
And so that's why I believe that, it was a bad stoppage. Let the man finish. This is an opportunity to make history, an opportunity to fight your way back. That's what we do.
Engel must have thought that the tide had turned, that his fighter was in effect out of the fight, and he wanted to prevent further damage to a great welterweight fighter if in fact
So
he's going to go back.
that's how it went. They wanted
middleweight, depending
basically
on lies, but it looked as though
just save Kell Brook. I'm proud of Kell Brook for what he did. I think we had it a couple of times, but doubt was starting to creep into his mind. Plus, once the eye got hurt, that was it. Gennady Golovkin was hitting really hard tonight. When he started stepping up and applying the pressure.
An opportunity like this, and to me, he
And
wasn't as hurt as he was.
shockingly enough, the size factor ended up being too great. The power factor, rather. But what a fight. You saw Gennady Golovkin taken into deep waters for the first time in his life, first time in his career he's ever been taken to the brink. And when I mean the brink, I mean in there with a guy who was boxing him and showing him other things that he's never really had a chance to see before. He was in there with a guy that wanted to win. He was in there with a guy that wanted to win, and he was actually hurting Gennady Golovkin, hitting him with shots and everything. So this is the first professional fight of his career to me. And even though it was against a smaller guy, now it opens up questions. Could Canelo hurt him? What happens if Canelo lands a good shot on Gennady Golovkin? What's going to happen then? So that's my thoughts and takes on it. You heard it live when I started recording. I'm like, this is magic. Let's get it going. I want y'all to experience the ups and downs, the highs, the lows, everything live. But like I said, going into this fight, I don't need to listen to these chumps. No more.
Of defenses and also
These two idiots. Anyway, Gennady Golovkin feints. When he comes down, he feint with the glove. And by his commitment to that jab, and you can't get to the jab. We didn't have enough body shots. He tried it too late, the long jab from outside to the body. You got to get in close to Gennady, tie him up, try to turn him and bang him there. You can't let him get into your inside too much. If you stay on the outside of his punches, he's going to kill you. And when he kept him out there with that jab, he was pushing it, but it was strong. It's a push, very strong jab. And once Gennady came in with the feint, made him think he was coming in with the jab and come around with the left hook. And he slipped a lot of them. Well, a lot of them he didn't. And he got caught with some right hands he shouldn't have got caught with. And it was a good strategy by Gennady to jump on Kell early before Kell got into a rhythm. Second round, Kell got into a good rhythm of boxing him, pop, 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 using angles. Third round, I think he went back to it after Gennady came out strong in the beginning of the third. Kell went back to boxing, pop, 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 pop. Fourth round, I gave it to Kell Brook too. So besides this round and the first round, I had Kell Brook winning the fight. Well, I guess that's just me though. But I had Kell up 3-2. So y'all tell me how y'all had the fight scored. Well, this is the 5th round here, so yeah, 3-2, but the fight ended in the 5th. But I knew after this, it wasn't going no more than another round or two, and Kell was mentally out of the fight. He was mentally out of it in the 4th round in the corner. When he was telling them, and they trying to convince him, you're still in this fight. mentally, he was checked out. He's worried about his eye. That's how I said, okay, he ain't gonna probably make it too much further. So, man, we almost had this, man. I was so excited. Damn, disappointed, man. We had this fight. Had it. But we got to give credit to Triple G. If everything checks out with him, his power level, everything they said about him, we got to give him his props, y'all. And I popped my collar like the Fonz. I was ready, man. But if everything checks out with the guy, then we'll give him his credit for everything. If those tests, the gloves, everything, the wraps, everything. I ain't seen nobody back there when he's wrapping his hands, but they probably was. We just got to accept his power is legitimate. So, on that notion, we move forward. And don't forget the Japanese Floyd Mayweather fights tonight. Kamaga against Soto Karass. That fight's going on. Then you have Chocolatito. He's fighting Carlos, and that's going to be a hard fight too. That's going to be another one. You thought the Robert Easter fight was something. Yeah, we saw the slaughter already with Jacobs and Sergio Mora. This wasn't that at all. Sergio Mora, his contender days are over. So, all we know is this is it. Where does everybody go from here? Kell Brook suffers his first loss, but that's at middleweight. He'll probably go right back down to welterweight. He's still the IBF champion, where Errol Spence will be waiting for him. If he chooses this route, he might stay at one. He might go to 154. You know, we never know what's going to happen next. Gennady Golovkin, he's going to definitely go after not Canelo Alvarez. They got another fight they want to do. I forgot the guy's name already on the tip of my tongue, and I can't even remember. Oh, gosh. Oh, Danny Jacobs wants to fight Gennady Golovkin. Do I think Danny Jacobs has enough power? He's heavy-handed, but I really don't think he's got the skill and sophistication enough to beat. I don't think he has that skill level to really contend with Gennady Golovkin. Like, the power level would be too much, too great. That fight might go 2-3 rounds. But that'll be a good warm-up if they want to, and unify the belts if it happens. And then they can do the Canelo fight in the fall of that year. Now, right now, I'm disappointed. Really disappointed. Man, I thought he could win, man. I don't mind losing the money. I wanted the victory. But he did show me what I wanted to see. I knew I was going to get a fight out of Kell Brook. I knew Kell Brook was going to hit Gennady Golovkin better than anybody's ever hit him. He was going to bite down. He wasn't going to run. And we were going to have a fight. And I hope the fans were excited, you know, and I was. I think that was a good decision by Eddie Hearn to say, stop it right now. You can't destroy Kell. Got to keep him 100%. So, hats off to him for stepping up and taking the challenge. Because he didn't get dominated tonight. Just the power level was far too great, and he was in there with a killer. And I was like, man, I thought you was a killer. And he was like, he heard me through the screen. Okay, I show you. Oh, I got killer. As you know. Boom. I'm like, man. I'm like, oh, God, not those hooks. He's fainting you with them hooks. Man.